as much that those emotional fields of energy are pushing the mind to think angry thoughts, angry stories, frustrating stories, jealousy scenarios, as much as our anger, frustration, jealousy stories are creating those emotions. It's this field of energy that we carry around. We can perceive the emotional quality of that field.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut my losses
We can carry
because
around
I don't know why the Stream Elements sent that again. But hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well on this evening.
our normal cycles of fluctuation.
Yeah, I was thinking
So we don't perceive
we could just hang out tonight, huh? Do a little bit of driving. It's been a minute since we played some ATS, American Truck Sim.
jealous. I'm angry.
Thought it could be cool to get into it
Notice that field
after all this time.
we're thinking as if it's
Time will tell, though. Hopefully, I still got the driving chops. Doing something a little different tonight, though. As you can hear in the background, we got Spotify playing. So I set up to where we can actually, and hopefully it'll work. Usually these things don't, but we can adjust the playlist on the fly, so that if there's a song you want to listen to while we're driving, you can just suggest it by doing this. I'll do an example here. Ooh. Eh. Can't hear me talking on stream. What do you mean you can't hear me talking on stream? Is the music too loud? So I can hear it on my I'm watching the playback. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Technical issues. Where are you watching it? I mean, which platform? Twitch? Okay. Thanks for checking in, though. That was Mrs. Yams. She's tuning in on a mobile device, giving me that crucial feedback that the only way I can get it, is if everything could look fine on my end and it'd be terrible for everyone else. So you really just never know. I'm over here reaching over stuff. So it's been a minute since I had my steering wheel here, and so it is very much in my way. I keep running into my microphone because I'm reaching over it to get to my Stream Deck, which has all of my crucial buttons. Yeah, I didn't plan this well enough. I have stuff on top of stuff, in the way of stuff. Probably gonna end up unplugging stuff. But anyway, how about we go ahead and get started in the drive? So one thing I do want to tell you, though, is while I get this started, is the Yu-Gi-Oh part is something that's been on my mind for a while. So when I was younger, up until I was in college, really, I was an avid Yu-Gi-Oh player. I'd collect the cards and all that jazz. And so over years and years, I amassed a pretty good collection. But I've just been sitting on them for a while, and so I'd really been interested in selling my cards. And so one thing I was thinking to just kind of do while we're chatting is look at those cards that I've just been sitting on for a while, and see if any of them will be worth any money. I mean, you never know. Might be all duds. It might have been sitting on a gold mine all this time. No way of knowing until you look at them. So let's get back to the driver's seat. Okay, there we go. We got the game audio. Hopefully it's loud enough there. Gotta remember how to play this game a little bit. Looking around. We got our pup Candy sitting in there, and we got Sweet Potato there in the back seat. They're ready for us to get driving because it's been a minute. They've been sitting in this cab for weeks, waiting in this exact spot, because we haven't played this game in quite a while. Okay, so starting up the engine there. I probably shouldn't, actually. I probably should. Let's look at the job first, or look at the map rather. Let's get the map open. Let's see what we got. What we got. So we don't currently have a job here. Is there a job in this spot that we can do? I don't see anything nearby. Maybe we can just get driving, and then maybe we'll come across something. I don't see any jobs here. But you know what? No. That's because in this menu, I can actually look at jobs. There we go. It's coming back to me now. Let's go ahead and get an external contract syncing with World of Trucks because those were worth the most, if I remember correctly. So you can't go wrong with those. Oh. Mrs. Yam's bringing me a snack here. Remember to eat if you haven't in a while. Let's see. So we got this one driving looks like a excavator from Arizona to Texas, worth $47,000, and we got 4 hours left on it. I don't know how long it'll take to drive it, but we're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take this job. Why not? Can't go wrong there. Cool. Trail's ready. Proceed to the loading area. Okay, so it's actually at this spot that we're at, so that's pretty convenient. Okay. All right.
Drive safe.
Neutral here. Hit my paddle there, and now we are in drive. Gonna eventually get back situated with my setup here. Right. First off, let's go ahead and hook up to this trailer. Right, if I'm seeing it in my right mirror, that means I am too far. Do it that way. Right there. Okay. And let's attach the trailer.
Okay, here we go.
Fifth wheel locked. Cool. So we are ready to get on the road. Let's see. So on our map here. All right, looks like we're going this way. How are we doing on fuel and everything? Okay. Full on fuel, and we're well rested. So last time we played, we left ourselves in a pretty good spot. That's good. Cool. Let's one thing I didn't check, make sure that we are doing good on the YouTubes. Looks like we're all right. Cool. Let's get rolling. So yeah, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let me know if my audio and stuff sounds good. I got the music up pretty loud. If you're on Twitch, do !SR and then the name of a song, and it'll automatically get added to the playlist. So if you got a favorite song you want to listen to, or just don't like what I'm listening to, feel free to come on in, chip in, hang out. We're just taking it easy tonight on this Friday night. Not doing anything too crazy. Go for it, right?
Turn left.
It's a pretty big trailer we got with this excavator on it. Oh, not using my blinkers at all. I'll be watching you in my sleep. sound great. I love you. I love you too, Mrs. Yams. Have a good sleep. Do before you go. I don't know if you're still in chat. Do exclamation points. I love you, baby. All in one word. Sign off. I would do it myself, but I have both hands up on the wheel. Actually, I'm gonna risk it. Texting and driving. Can I do it? No, I'm not even in my chat. Hey, you were still here. Hey, there it is. That's just for you.
Get ready to turn left.
Hopefully that sounds good too. Should be extra loud because Mix It Up usually plays these alerts at an insane volume. Sounds perfect. Sweet. Glad to hear it. Cool. Well, yeah, enjoy your sleep. Have a great night, Mrs. Yams. I'll see you in a bit. We're just gonna be doing some driving. Let's do this. Hopefully that works. See you in the AM. Yeah, it won't be long. It's a few hours. Alright, there it is. There's the road noise I was waiting on. I felt like the audio for the game was kind of low for a while, but I guess this is why. It was gonna get up there after a while. This game can get pretty loud. Snap. We got a semi-pour showing up. Yeah, I actually throw. Let's see. Got my Pokeball.
Go straight on.
Why not? See if I can catch it. No competition right now, seems like. Bought plenty of Pokeballs, so should be alright. Let's see, I'm probably just gonna drive a couple of miles and then go ahead and open a pack. Whoops. Driving off the road. That's what happens when you look away, man. You can't look away, dude. Might end badly for you. Hey, semi-pour was caught. Love to see it. Drink, drive, lose. God, I actually have my snack over there. I have to figure out how to go get it. She brought me in some, oops. Crossing lanes, some, French fries. Got something to dip them in. That's a little late night snack. Can't talk. Gotta remember all my buttons. Oh, that's my, cruise control. Okay, cool. Don't need that right now. Lights, turn them on. I guess my running lights are already going. if you're hanging out with me, go ahead and join the Discord if you want to. We usually have conversations in there about game dev, games we're playing. A lot of Marvel Rivals talk these days.
Go straight on.
Definitely a hot ticket item. That game's getting a lot of attention. I haven't played it a whole lot myself. Played it a couple of weeks ago. Very good game. Definitely see why it's so popular. It's different as far, or to me. I know it's like, you know, hero shooters, been around for a while. Overwatch, similar games. Yo, Dynamic, welcome in, man. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, we trucking today, man. We trucking along. I didn't realize you were still on Rivals. I don't know what that last thing is. Call of Duty clip this time, yeah. They showing off them shooting skills. Yep. I think it pulls a random one. You told me that last time it was a really old one. That message, that other message about the Raiders one, that's new. I don't know. I got another bot. It's doing something weird. I got a bot to help out with clip was hilarious. Remember that one? Man, I couldn't really hear it. Dang, I missed it. I have to go back and watch the VOD, listen to it. Hopefully the audio on it came through all right. What was that clip about? What happened? I was partied with Soy, another streamer at the time, ENT. Cool. Oh, Soy, it was good to see him today in your chat. It's been a while. I don't know the last time you heard from him, but I know it's been a while for me. I've been able to catch your streams pretty often here lately. I hadn't seen him in there, so that was pretty cool. Old Soy. ENT became roadkill in real time. Just got overrun, huh? You hate to see it, but at the same time, you're glad when it's not you. Totally feel that. Which COD was that? That was the new one? Came out a couple of months ago? It was an actual jump scare. The Modern Warfare 1 remake. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So how'd the last couple games go on Marvel? Warzone 1. Man, I know so little about Call of Duty. I don't really know the difference. I'm ashamed to say. Yeah, so Dynamic, I don't know if you're in the mood for any particular music, but feel free to add something to the playlist. Just use !SR and put a space and then write the title of whatever song you want to add. Pretty straightforward. And it'll come through on Spotify if it exists. I did rank towards the end, so that's always a roller coaster. Oh yeah, I've seen some of those games. It seems like it's really reliant on the team you get, your team comp, and if people you're playing with is competent, and if the other team has comms. Because if they do, GG's most of the time. It's just like, yeah, they're ready. They're doing the business.
Go straight on.
I'm actually get off at this exit real quick and do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh over here. Had back-to-back win, then lost several times. Sounds like the game took an opportunity to humble you. You know you can't have a streak. Can't allow that. Oh no. Streaks are not allowed.
Rerouting.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull into here. I don't even know what this is. I wonder if I could sleep here.
Turn right.
It kind of looks like a rest
Never
area,
mind.
but
I'll find a new route.
it doesn't have the icon on it, so
Get ready to turn left.
I don't think it is. Alright, so I'm gonna try something new here. Go to pause menu and then yeah, so this is the first time I'm trying anything like this, man. So I got this camera here. That is this is actually a Pokemon card I was using to kind of test the space. But this is a Pokemon card that Mrs. Yams got me for Christmas. It's me and my son. He was a couple months old in this picture. I'm gonna have to, let's see. Okay, I'm already seeing an issue with this setup I got going. Let's do cams. Let's do behind the chat. Yeah. Oh, and that's also on top of the chat. It shouldn't be. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. All right. And so this is actually a phone holder, but I'm gonna use it to display whatever card we're looking at the moment. So this one's called Stygian Sergeants. It's a random one. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I have to figure out the best place to put it. Also, stay in frame. This is gonna be a learning experience. But I'm gonna pull in a way to read it. So it's a Fiend Synchro effect. One Fiend top tuner plus one or more 9 top tuner. I don't need to read all that. I don't know what this is about. But it's got a serial number. But anyway, so the reason why I'm pulling this up is because, so one thing I've been thinking about for a while, and I mentioned at the beginning of stream, but it's just I've been collecting these Yu-Gi-Oh cards since I was younger, and I stopped when I was in college, and really since then I've just been kind of sitting on them. And so for the past like 2 years I've been thinking, why am I just holding on to these cards when I might be able to sell them, to be honest. And so I haven't really found time like to look into it, so I thought it could be something that's pretty interesting to look at on stream, you know. Let's look at some Yu-Gi-Oh cards real quick. Walk down memory lane a little bit. Have you played any Yu-Gi-Oh? But let me switch this and so that should be visible, but of course it's not. Give me 1 sec to change this. Yeah, okay, I see what it's doing. 1 sec. Yeah. Okay, no, it's working. That's weird. Oh, I see. Man, I am tripping, bro. There we go. I see what I did. I see what I did. All right, cool. So let's go back here to the scene. And then Tripping. And now, boom. Now you can see my browser. Only took a whole lot longer than it should have. But there it is. I got introduced to it in college physically. Digitally, I did Master Duel for a little while. I've been curious about that one. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on a couple different platforms. I think I have it downloaded on my PS5 and on Steam. Of course, I watched the WB series. Yeah, for sure. That was the OG, man. That's what got me into it. I remember when that show just started airing, and I was in middle school, and I bought the booster decks, and I would sit there with the booster deck, like the Yugi booster deck, and watch him duel somebody and try to draw the same card. Like I would shuffle my deck and be like, oh, let's see if it ever syncs up. I think it did like maybe once or twice, but because he cheated, he would draw cards that I didn't even have, even though this was supposed to be his deck. And so it somewhat sometimes worked out, but not really. I don't know the best place to put this. It's like my steering wheel is, so that's more steering wheel. This is less steering wheel. There we go. There we go. I need to put it up higher, I think. Let's do this. I have a random little box thing. Put it here. There we go. That's better. Master Duel is cool. Really well done simulator. Nice. Yeah, those card game simulators are getting impressive. I've been playing some of MTG. MTG Arena, and man, when I tell you, all right, so I found it. Here it is, Siege and Sergeants. It's worthless. it's worth 20 cents on a good day. This is sad. But otherwise, let's see, which one do I have? I have this one here in the middle. It looks like it's holographic. This one here, so it's a holo, and it's got the same numbers on it: 86138785. Yeah, so 13 cents, so $1.27 with shipping. Not a great start, but I mean, it's kind of what I expected, to be honest. Though I didn't really expect this to go super well, but what can you do? Oh, Meryl escaped. No one caught it. Oh, I didn't even try. That one was quick. I feel like I completely missed that coming through. Oh well, next time, I guess. All right. Yeah. So this is gonna be the segment, I guess. So I have my let's see. I have a deck here. I have a couple of decks. And I'm curious about the cards in these. So I think, so this one was worth 6 cents. So I don't really care. I probably should be marking these some way. I have to go back and watch the VOD. I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare for this very well at all. But I think the next one I want to check out will be this. Recognizable there. Iconic, if you will. That'll be the next one we look at. So keep that one in the back of your mind. I'm gonna leave this deck out here, and we'll just kind of go back and forth, I guess. Yep, classic Blue Eyes White Dragon. We'll check it out here in a sec. All right, let's go back to the driving scene and turn the game back on for now. Cool. So that worked out a little bit smoother than I anticipated, I guess. That wasn't so bad. Switching over. This camera, it's not great, but oh, we also have a dad joke. I'm gonna do a little driving first, and then we'll jump into the dad joke. Or really, I could do it while I'm driving. Let's get on the road. I want to get back into driving. Oh!
Turn left.
Hit that curve a little bit. Oopsie. That's alright. So, how did Soy feel about Marvel Rivals? See, you have a pretty good opinion about it? You can talk about it a little bit?
Get ready to turn left.
Today was his first time trying it. It sounded like he was experiencing a pretty good bit of lag.
Turn left.
That stinks. That game is rough with lag. I mean, most games are, but that one especially, man. It's unforgiving if you have any sort of lag. His game kept messing up. Dang. Hate to see it. Yeah, it really sucks. That's rough. That happened to me when I first tried to... tried to play the game on stream, and it was a PowerPoint presentation. I was probably getting 2 frames a second, if that. My character didn't even load in. Like, my character model didn't. And so my camera view, I had like this free cam, and so I was just floating around the battle area looking at everyone fight. It was insane. Like, my lag was so bad. I was pretty much like Quicksilver, but I also didn't exist. And I want to say I got reported. I'm 90% sure, but everything was running so slowly that I couldn't parse any of the messages I was seeing or anything. But I'm almost certain I got reported. It's something with that Steam client. I had to watch multiple YouTube videos to fix it. Oh, dang. That stinks. I didn't encounter anything that was like Steam client specific. That's rough. So what did you have to do to fix it? Like, was it like incompatible graphics card or anything like that? What is it? What was going on with it? I think I want to do something real quick just to let's see, because I really want to what am I trying to say here? I'm multitasking, so I'm not finishing my sentence. Oh, this is tripping. Oh, here we go. I really want to have like the Yugioh be a big part of today's stream, but it's kind of like getting lost in the sauce because I don't have it, you know, showing up. Here we go. Just so we don't forget about it. We got the Blue Eyes White Dragon waiting for us, waiting for us over there. We'll leave it over there for now. There we go. It's on top of everything. Hold on. Gotta move it down. In my... There we go. That'll work. Cool. Let's get back in here. Oops. I don't know what that would have done, actually. There's one thing that's nice about this game is that you can you can pause it in the middle of the street and there's no consequences for that. So could have just did that earlier, I guess. Change graphic settings, move the game from my secondary HD to my primary HD, and alter a game file? That's insane. So you pretty much had to go into dev mode. Waystation bypass. Pull in for a vehicle inspection. Alright. I'm coming in.
Recomputing.
Here we go. All right, into the way station, baby. Coming in hot. Out of the way. Man, this load is heavy. Whenever I stop, it takes a while to get back going. Who's that guy? Look at this dude. Oh, bald headed. Oh, you can't even see him. my stuff's in the way. This guy. There he is. Look at over there. Who's that guy? What's he doing? The guy behind is beeping. I'm sitting here. Let's see. Enter. Vehicle gross weight 49,663 pounds. That's some weight, man. Cool. Cool. All right. I think that's as good a time as any for a dad joke. Let's go ahead and switch over and see what we got. What do you call an eagle who can play the piano? Talented. Oh my gosh. I've actually never heard that one before. They must have updated the site or something, because even in last stream we actually got some pretty good ones. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. Talented. I'm gonna have to use that. Not bad. Not a bad one. Hope you enjoyed that dad joke. Excuse me. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Prior, it took like 3 minutes when I entered the game just to choose my character. Then, when I got in the game, the character model took additional time to load in. And your rig's pretty beefy too, isn't it? So that's pretty significant if you were having some issues. So I know you stream all kinds of games with really no issues. So yeah, it's solid. That's what I figured. That's kind of one of the things that's happening with a lot of modern games, is that their specs and requirements are getting ridiculous, like just really over the top and unnecessary. Which I get in a way, you know, they want to show off the ray tracing and have the high quality models and all the stuff that comes with that. But at the same time, there always has been like some sort of range, you know. Like if you don't have high-end software, you at least could play the game in some capacity by turning on, you know, like low graphic settings. That trade-off, you know, fidelity for the experience. But that's become like, you can't even do that now, really. You have to have like the minimum specs, force the game to still look incredible, but it's alienating like huge amounts of gamers in waves and droves. Like I know I wanted to play that new Indiana Jones game, and man, I literally had to upgrade my PC to play it. Which, granted, I needed to upgrade it anyway. Like I bought my PC in 2018, and so the specs were for 2017, which oddly enough, my motherboard though is still relevant. Like I looked, because I checked out all my hardware before I upgraded, and my motherboard, it's still going for $165 these days. But both my processor and graphics card were just completely just out of date. Struggled with everything pretty much. I had a Radeon 5 3500, I want to say. But no, it might have even been the 1500. Super old. And then my graphics card was a AMD I'm forgetting the specs on that, but also super underpowered. Super weak. Too bad I don't play a lot of single player games. I can do everything on max graphics and it usually looks amazing. You should, man. But I get it. The multiplayer games are where it's at too, though. It's hard because I mean, especially if you're working and stuff, you gotta choose which one you want to do at any given moment. So to me, I think you should just play whichever one you prefer to play. I personally like really enjoy single player games, and then Mrs. Yams he enjoys watching them, so we'll play them together in that way. He'll kind of backseat, if you will, and those usually go pretty well. It's a good time. I'm gonna get off here and go to this rest stop. Pretty good on gas, but it looks like my rest indicator is about to fill up. So just so I don't get any rest penalties and any more delays. And then, oops, green light. What am I doing? Stopping at a green light. But anyway, while we're stopped here though,
Finding a new route.
and look into this Blue Eyes. It's been sitting over here patiently. Oh, we got a Silcoon.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
It's kind of a tight turn there. We made it. It's all good. It's like this guy's coming to the rest stop too. Follow him in.
Go straight on.
Why we stopping, bro? Why we stopping? There we go. I had the wrong stop by a Bucky's. Went to grab some fudge and jerky. Uh-oh. Do I need to follow this guy? Is he going to the right thing? Man, these rest stops always confuse
Get
the
ready
mess
to
out of
turn
me,
right.
man. Oh, need to grab.
Turn right.
Man, Bucky's... I don't understand what the idea behind Bucky's is, but I'm all for it. Like, somebody had a vision, and they didn't let anybody tell them no. Like, how do you build a super gas station? It's like where does your mind have to be like, yeah, that's what I'm doing today? Uh-oh. 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 I did. This isn't right. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Yeah, I should have followed that guy. Oh, I just hit that car, didn't I? Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit another one. Oh, snap. Oh, I'm hitting more cars with my trailer. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, my gosh. Dang it. Ooh, sorry, everybody. Oh, sorry, everybody. Ooh, hope y'all got a good insurance. There goes another one. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Dang it. It's crazy. I don't like being in one for long periods of time. Yeah, they're like sensory overload. I'm not paying attention to my driving, and I'm crashing into stuff. Yeah, they're like sensory overload, man. There's a lot going on in those places. Because they have a whole like gift shop. They have a kitchen. The bathrooms are insane. When I went there, we tried the brisket sandwiches. Somebody told us about those. They had a whole wall of candy. Like what are we doing? It is absolutely insane. I think I mapped enter to something. I don't remember what. This? No. I forgot what I did. Wait. Oh, I have to stop the engine first. Enter or button 0. Oh, not that one. Okay, A. That makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna check out this Blue Eyes to see if we have any better luck here. Oh. What do you think, Dynamic? You think this Blue Eyes is gonna give us any better odds here with this Blue Eyes, or is it a lost cause? Actually, while we're talking about Buc-ee's, I'm gonna look up some pictures of Buc-ee's. If you haven't seen a Buc-ee's, ignore all these pictures of shoes that you saw in my browsing history. I have a side hustle and I make some custom shoes. They have a whole website. Why does a gas station need a website? Hold on, I gotta go back to the other scene for a sec. What does a gas station need a whole website for? What is the and the first thing they're talking about is gift cards too. This is insane. No shame. Maybe depending on the edition, I guess. Yeah, definitely gonna play a part in the price. Buc-ee's story. Ever since our inception in 1982, wow, it's not that old. We've been committed to providing a clean, friendly, and in-stock experience for our customers, regardless of where you may find us. If the store is big or small, near or far, the mission remains the same. Maybe Buc-ee's have a dedicated fan base or something. They definitely do. I have met some Buc-ee stands. I don't get it. I bought a Buc-ee's t-shirt, and on more than one occasion, I've just worn it around, and people will say, "Hey, Buc-ee's," and like super excited about it. I've never done that to anyone else that I've seen wearing a Buc-ee's t-shirt. Like, I don't go up to them and say, "Glory be to our Lord and Savior Buc-ee's." Like, I really don't understand it. But no, they have a cult following. I wonder. Let's see. Buc-ee's has a theme song apparently. I was just kind of messing around by putting that in there. So the next song that's gonna play is called Buc-ee's by Hometown Music Group. I have no idea what we're gonna hear. Good Lord. So get ready for that, I guess. All right, here we go. Let's check out this Blue Eyes. Oh, in the wrong scene there. Let's go to this. All right, so we got a Blue Eyes. It is the I don't know, it doesn't really say much on here, but it has a serial number. So we'll just go by that. So Blue Eyes, oops. White Dragon. And I want to say it's from the Seto Kaiba structure deck. So this one's a super rare, 789. No, wait, it's this one, huh? Number DPKB. Where do I see? This is so hard to read. I wish the number was written out somewhere. But it doesn't seem like it is. I need this number that's in the left corner, but it's so blurry. It looks like it says 896 1139. Yeah, that's the one I have. This is the one I have. Hey, that's the one I got. That's it. You can't read the number on this one either because it's super blurry. This is the same one. Hey, all right, we got an $8 card. That's dope. We take those, man. I didn't do anything. Did it? I think Mix It Up is tripping. Do I have to put it in this one? I don't hear anything. What? Am I spelling it wrong? Why wasn't my other one working? I messed up something. Oh well. Oh, here it is. Here's the Bucky song. Just for you, Dynamic. Your favorite place. Unbeaverable. Wow, I actually expected a little more for a staple like that. Yeah, $8 isn't great. I mean, yeah, thinking about it, because look at this one. Legend of Blue Eyes. This one's 15. Oh, the market price is $75. Insane. I would think it'd be treated like Charizard. Let's see. So this version seems to be treated like Charizard. This Blue Eyes White Dragon here. It's listed for $34, but the market price is $103. Insane. Bucky's. We jamming now, man. Oh, this is insane. Oh, it actually was. That was weird. What?
Look at all that beer. I need that beef burrito stat. I want that mug. I want that hat. Fresh brisket on the board.
My gosh. Gift cards available. Alright, so the next card we're going to look at, I kind of don't want to look at boring cards. And so I'm going to put out one that I know has some sort of like value around it. I doubt mine is going to get be seen as very valuable because I used it a lot in my decks. And so it's been handled a lot. But another classic here. Monster Reborn. But pretty cool. This one's worth $8. So I'm gonna put this one off to the side, I guess. I'm gonna make two stacks. I'm gonna make a good stack here on the left and the trash stack here on the right. It'll be just out of view there in the background. We got Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn will be mine. Gas station beef burrito. Ooh. Your stomach might not ever recover from something like that. I don't think it's worth it. Even from Bucky's, I feel like it'd be a risk. Like you gotta use wisdom. You gotta be wise about that one, man. All right, we're going back in the driver's seat. We just slept, so now we're all well rested. And we're gonna get on out of here. I'm assuming I can go out the way we came in. Assuming. Let's see, it's 10:43. Oopsie. Dang it! Oh my gosh, I was looking away. Oh, the damage on this trailer is gonna be substantial. But no. Oh, no. There we go. I couldn't shift. I guess I was rolling too much. I'm hitting way too many things. So when you played in college, Dynamic, what kind of Yu-Gi-Oh deck did you run? Did you play the new ones with all the well, they were new back then, the synchros and I don't even remember the other names of them. There were so many different, like, just convoluted
Ready,
types of
turn right.
monsters and strategies
Turn
and
right.
stacking. That's really why I got out of the game, was because it got really overwhelming. Like, really. Nah, I didn't do all that. I don't blame you, man. It got crazy quick. And the thing about it is, when you start adding rules like that, you know how in card games you get to the point to where they can only write so much on those little cards,
Turn
and
right.
so then effects, when things happen, stuff like that, it becomes really subjective. And so if you're playing with somebody who is really intense about the game, it can kind of be unfun, because you're just arguing over like game mechanics and stuff after a while. And it gets pretty rough. My friend taught me with a fairy agent deck. Huh. Fairy. I don't know anything about the fairy decks. My french fries are probably cold. I keep forgetting to grab them. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna pause this game. I'm gonna grab my french fries that are over there, because I am a little hungry, and I also need to get some water. All this talking is making me parched. Don't forget to hydrate. Put that in the chat. Hydrate. Or there we go. High quality H2O. Or coffee, I guess. Whatever you're into at this time of night. But I'll be right back. Exclamation point SR to add a song to the playlist also. I always love me some John Williams, so that's what I'm gonna put in there. Be right back. So I didn't realize it was gonna play a synth wave version of this song. That was not my intent. But I'm back. Got my snack. Definitely always remember to snack up. Oh, it looks like my my camera actually disconnected. That's good. Gonna have to fix that whenever we look into Monster Reborn. Still a little bit more driving though. Pause it in the middle of the road. Yeah, so you were telling me, Dynamic, about your fairy agent deck. How was that? What was, you remember anything about it? I didn't play any of those, so closest thing I can think of to like a fairy was the Harpy ladies. Remember they were like a mainstay in the anime, so that's pretty much why it's so top of mind. Let's see, where are we driving through right now?
Keep left.
I'm not really sure where this is. Let's see. Probably find out from one of these signs. What we got? What do we got? Santa Fe, Las Cruz, Santa Rosa. Cool. Oopsie. Or passing some sort of photo op here. Guess it's above. Is it on the interstate? That's weird. Those usually aren't on a road. Kind of dangerous. Seems like. Not sure whose idea that is.
Keep left.
It was decent. The goal was get the cards out that remove opponents' cards from play and prevent special summons from happening. Oh wow, that sounds like a pretty powerful strategy. So you got banishment, moving cards from play, and then prevent special summons. So like the really powerful ones, sounds like. Interesting for a fairy deck. So how often do you feel like the game that deck was able to accomplish, you know, banishing your opponent's cards and stuff? Because I know that there are a couple of decks that they're kind of meant to set up like that, and then they just don't always like fulfill. They don't always do it, you know. If they're really hard to pull off, when you do, it's like really satisfying, but then it's just difficult. pretty easy if your opponent can't block it. A lot of fairy cards that allow you to search your deck. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Man, those deck searching cards are always the most broken OP. Especially if you can play it that turn. Remember I played I had a Dark Worlds deck, and that was one of the main gimmicks. There was this really weak card that either when you summoned it or when it was destroyed, I don't remember. I think it was Sangin or something like that. Anyway, whenever that thing's effect was that when it got destroyed, you can just pull a monster out of your deck with like 1,200 or so attack, something like that. And then, man, once that happened, it was just a crazy loop. Like you'd be stacking cards for minutes, it would seem like, because you pull one that had another effect and another effect, and your opponent would just have to sit there and watch it happen. So you hated whenever you played against somebody who did have like a D spell or a D spell equivalent, you know, something that could stop your stacking. I actually created a variation of it in Master Duel. It holds its own in the craziness of current day Yu-Gi-Oh! That's good to know. That it's I guess the balance hasn't gotten too out of whack. Those original, like those OG decks, they don't have a prayer. Because every deck you special summoning 50 cards in one turn. I wish that was a joke. But no, I've seen it, man. I summon this, which lets me summon this, which destroys yours. And when yours is destroyed, I can summon this. And it's like, you know what, man? I forfeit. I get it. Game's over. I understand. Like, let me up. Especially when they would do something like that based on like a gray area in one of the card's effects or something. It's like, I don't know if that's what that card really means, but it's so obscure that you can't fully argue it. Ooh, that was almost an accident. Ooh, that was almost an accident. Oh, that was almost bad. Man, that was almost bad. I'm gonna put my camera down here. No, I'll leave it up there. That was almost an accident, though. Believe me. That was almost bad. I really am driving really recklessly with this thing on this trailer. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We got a.
Exit right.
Oh, it told me to exit. Dang it! Oh wait, no, I didn't get there yet. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Exit right.
Thought I missed my exit. Shucks, the way she said it as I was passing an exit, I thought it was over.
Turn right.
I'm
and
being
then
really
keep
loud.
right.
Everybody in my house is sleeping, and I'm yelling at this game. When they realize they can't special summon after I play Arc Lord, how do you say that one? Krista? They get upset and usually surrender. Really showing you how much of a joke the meta is. Yeah, if you can't recover from that, yeah, that's horrible. Because some people will have decks where, yeah, every card in there has to be special summoned, and they have no other way of wiping any card off of the field unless they can special summon. So yeah, that could totally soft lock or just block somebody's entire strategy. That's one of the caveats to those deck building games, though, is that you can literally build yourself into a hole and make it to where you can't ever make a move because your opponent's deck just has a hard counter. I call it me forcing them to play the game the way it was meant to be played. There's normal summons and tributes. Yeah, none of that nonsense. Ain't nothing special about this. This is vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh! I got you special. And these cards, they stop. There's only one that has 8 stars, and that's Blue Eyes White Dragon. Everything else is 7 stars and lower. And you summon it like a normal person. You have 2 monsters on the field. You sacrifice them, and you summon this one. Ain't no nonsense. Straightforward. The way it was intended to be played. But we got a dad joke a few minutes ago. Let's see what it's about. We're getting close, I think, to our destination, kinda. Here we go. Oh, there it is. No, I met this girl on a dating site. Oh, I don't know. I don't like where this is going. I met this girl on a dating site, and I don't know. We just clicked. What am I missing on that one? I met this girl on a dating site, and I don't know. We just clicked. Is it because it was on a site? Is that the joke? Is that what they meant? If so, that's terrible. That's really bad. I don't get it either. That makes me feel better. Yeah, that one, I guess, totally went over my head. That deserves a tomato.
And then turn left. Turn left.
But I got both hands on the wheel. Here we go. Late tomato. Those terrible jokes out of here.
Go straight on.
Drive by the Billy the Kid Museum. Where was it? I totally missed it. Dang. I just got an achievement for driving past something, and I didn't even see what it was. That's rough. Look at this guy. Criminal defense. Jack Smackall. So speaking of trading card games, I was watching this documentary. No, it wasn't a documentary. It was a Meat Canyon video. Documentary. That part, I guess, it felt like a documentary, but he was talking about just the absolute state of trading card game tournaments. And he got on this rant, I guess you can call it, about people complaining about the odor at the tournaments. And no matter where they were, whether they were, you know, in big arenas or in card shops, people were saying that just hordes of grown adult men would show up and smell like they haven't showered or washed their clothes in days. And it wasn't just one guy. It would be a couple. And I was like, man, that is sad. And what was sad about it is that, not that, I mean, some people have hygiene issues, I get that. What was sad about this is that it was like a known issue. Like, there's a whole Reddit thread about asking people to please wear deodorant. And they would say the same thing at like conventions. I don't know if you ever went to any of the cons, like the ones, I know there's one in New Orleans. Comic-Con is like a really popular one. But they got to the point to where vendors would start selling or giving away deodorant sticks. Like, at first it started off as like a joke, like, ah ha ha, maybe they start doing it, you know, people will catch the hint. Like, you know, you're gonna be out here all day, how about you take care of that? Sounds like what people say about Smash tourneys. Yes, 100%. I think any of those types of events where it's like nerd culture events. It's just unfortunately those types of folks, they come to those things. They show up. But man, they just come as you are, I guess. You know? In all of my glory. Clovis discovered. What's Clovis? I'm a pause real quick at this stoplight. I'm assuming the game's gonna pause entirely, and let's look into this Monster Reborn card. It's been a minute since we looked at a card. I really don't know how long it's been. Well, yeah, let's see what we got. I think I'm gonna need to reset my camera. I'm pretty sure it froze. Yeah, I just moved my hand in front of it. No hand. I think whenever I moved the source in my OBS, it struggled. Let's see. There we go. Now we're back in, baby. We're the live feed now, baby. While I'm at it, I'm actually gonna do this too. Get rid of this. This is becoming kind of problematic. Get rid of that. Oh my gosh, what is happening? My frame rate. What's going on? Ah, the mouse is tripping again. Dang it. Hans!
Why you mad, bro?
Hey, welcome in. How you doing this evening? What you up to? Welcome to the stream. Hope your night's going well. I think it's night where you are. I don't know which time zone you're in. Hope your day is going well if it's not night. I'm good. Was just playing some Marvel Rivals with some buddies. Sweet. That game's been getting a lot of attention. How are the games going? Were you in ranked or just playing some just for funsies? Let's do a duplicate here. That. Being weird. Normal game, I'm still new. Same here. Yeah, whenever I played, I stayed myself out of ranked. Okay, I don't know what this is doing. Why is it doing this? Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to what I had because I'm breaking stuff. Yeah, I'm not ready for ranked. Won't know till you try. Apparently, according to Dynamic, he's also in the chat. People who have no business being in ranked are just having a good old time in there. they're coming in there anyway, and all joining Dynamic's team. So why not you too? You know, don't let your dreams be dreams, I think is the Marvel Rivals way. Let's see. Okay, this is tripping. Big time. He said. So sorry for the delay for a moment. I'm having some issues with sources, man. What are we doing? There it is. All right, now we're good. Okay. All right, so we're looking into some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I was telling Dynamic and others in chat. I've been sitting on like just tons of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I've collected in my childhood, and I've been wanting to for years. I've been wanting to sell them or see if I can get any money for them, or if they're worth anything. I can give them to somebody for something or something or something. And so I figured, you know, it'd be a cool thing maybe on stream to just look into them, walk down memory lane a little bit, you know, hit some nostalgia. And so this is the next card we're going to be looking at. Monster Reborn. This supposedly is a pretty popular one when it comes to like selling them. Mine is in terrible shape because as a child, you really just don't understand the value that things could potentially have later. And so let me show you. So like the back of this thing is all like bent up. The edges are terrible. Like I've handled this thing to death. So, but this is more of just like a curiosity experiment because I don't intend for anybody to ever buy this thing. But if it was mint, let's see. So this one has 837-64718 is the code on that one. There are so many different ones. This is legitimately an overwhelming array. I feel like it might be this one though, the Joey Common. 837-64718. This is it. So if it was in mint condition, which it is not, it'd be worth 10 cents. If it was the first edition, it'd be worth 78 cents. Great. Oh geez, dang. Yeah, there's another L. So we had this one earlier. It's a synchro monster, hollow, and it was worth 60 cents. So not great, not a great start. But then we looked at this one. So this was the Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Seto deck from years and years ago, and that one's actually potentially worth up to $8. It's listed for 15. Eating some French fries, excuse me. And so that'd be a pretty interesting one to see. You know, if I can list it, actually get some money for it. But I know I have a couple of gems like that. So the next one we're gonna look at here, do a little bit more driving. Lord of Dragons. Did you play any Yu-Gi-Oh? Hans? You ever get into the Yugs? What is a better play? Oh, look at that. Actually looks kind of nice. Moving that light around. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like right there. It's kind of nice. It's a nice little glow. I can move the light. That'll work. I never got into any card-based games. Really? That's interesting. How'd you avoid them? I guess like there's always been so many. What'd you do instead? That's interesting. You just didn't like them, didn't have any friends that were playing them? Let's see, and then boom. We're back into the truck. Just never got into them. Was more into comics. Okay. That is totally fair. Because I think that's the rub, is like you can only really have one detrimentally expensive, financially critical hobby. And so I feel like cards is one, like figurines, collectibles is another, and then comics is one, and then like if you're a movie buff, that's kind of another one sometimes. So no, I get it. That overlap, you wouldn't have eaten. You wouldn't have eaten if you decided to do both. So what kind of comics were you into?
Go straight on.
So right now we're hauling this big old trailer with a oh, we got a Silicobra in the chat. This big trailer with a excavator on it. We're going from Arizona to Texas, I believe. Let's go ahead and try to catch that boy. Just because. So did you acquire any Pokemon cards in passing? I felt like those, you know, there's been a lot of opportunities where those have just been like given away for free. So people who would never buy Pokemon cards still have some. Just because the Pokemon company wills that there be at least one Pokemon card in every household. Also, Ponce, if you have a song you want to listen to,
Go straight on.
do exclamation point SR space and the name of that song, and it'll be added to the playlist. So we're just jamming out, chilling, listening to some Spotify. I just put on some like easy listening Pogo, just because that's always my go-to. I can listen to this non-stop, but also open to listen to other things. So the Cobra escaped. Nobody caught it. Great. Love to see it.
Go straight on.
I was the only one that tried. Oh, another thing, Ponce, I didn't get a chance to react to it or to look at it on, I don't know if you posted on ArtStation or DeviantArt, but I saw that you posted an update at least about your mech from Ghost in the Shell, I think it was.
Go straight on.
Looking great, man. Looking great. Going through here. What is that? Got some gang activity? Never seen that before. That looked very suspicious. Yeah, so this
Go
past
straight
week
on.
was pretty crazy down here in Louisiana. For the first time since 2018, we had snow. And I don't know if we got more last time, but we had, so where I live, we had 5 inches of snow. And the crazy thing about that is it never snows here. Like this, it's super
Go straight on.
warm in Louisiana. Like we're in the South, and so we don't have the infrastructure for it. We have levees and stuff. Like we're built for floods and hurricanes, and so we got 5 inches of snow where I live in Hammond, 10 inches in New Orleans, and I think 11 plus in surrounding areas like Lafitte Parish. Maybe it was Lafayette. I don't know, but just staggering amounts of snow. My in-laws said that they had about 10 inches in their yard. there in Lacombe. But man, and then it lasted for 3 days. So built for floods and hurricanes. And it's kind of tongue-in-cheek that I say it too, because I say we're built for it, but how can you be built for natural disasters? Like, we've tried to prepare for it, but we still, 90% of the time, if it's gonna hit where you live, they say leave. It's like the levees and the hurricane shelters are like last resorts. They're not meant to be used and for you to stay there and watch them be useful. You know, it's like, but yeah, so the snow, it came in on Tuesday morning. It kept getting moved up and up. Like they told us, oh, Wednesday, you know, it's gonna snow a little bit on Wednesday, 2 inches or something. Then by, I think that was like Monday of that week. Then by Friday, they were like, no, it's coming Tuesday. You're gonna get 5 inches. Buy enough food for 3 days. And so, of course, that incited a bit of panic. But it was weird because last time somebody said that, they were completely wrong. They said it about one of the hurricanes where it was going to be this huge thing. And then we had like maybe category 1, you know, tropical storm winds. And so people bought up all the food and toilet paper. And then
straight on.
We were just stuck in our houses for a couple hours. I don't think we even lost power when they were saying, oh, it's going to be bad last minute. And so I think a lot of people were thinking about that. What happened last time when they were like, nah, it ain't gonna be that bad. But no, well, we legit couldn't drive for 3 days, 3 solid days. Whole city underwater. Yeah, we're built for it. Man, I wish that was a joke. But no, that's 100% accurate. Like, people are saying, yeah, we're stronger. Like New Orleans is stronger after Hurricane Katrina. Like on what grounds are we stronger? Like legit, if it wanted to happen again, it would. It's like we're not built for it. Yeah, this is fine. I think it is a healthy, unhealthy amount of delusion. Because I mean,
Go straight on.
New Orleans is
Keep left.
legitimately
Then turn left.
a bowl. Like it's a bowl. And you know what happens when you pour water in a bowl? Fills up. There's nowhere for it to go unless it reaches the top and then spills over. And so, like, if you're still a bowl after the bowl fills up. Anyway. I got my blinker on, my bad. Well, using my logic, okay, where you going with this, Ponce? I'm listening. You have my attention. The city is literally surrounded by water. Yes. On all sides. On all sides, yeah. And so if it rains, it all just spills into the pre-established bowl. So, while using your logic, the ones in charge don't listen to logic. Oh, I'm using logic. Oh, that's my bad. I read my dyslexia kicked in. I read your message backwards. Yeah, the ones in charge, they totally don't listen to logic. Like, common sense reasoning? Nah. Levees. Generators. Hand goods. Those are what get us through. Only can get in and out by bridges. And that's sometimes, like, the bridges even get underwater some if the water's high enough because of all the surrounding water. I gotta figure out how to turn off this thing. It keeps putting the names of the songs in the chat. This new bot, and it's not great. I'm not a fan of that. 'Cause I've already turned it off once when Steam Elements, because it did that whenever I did the Spotify overload. Spotify overlay that I'm currently not even using. It would put the name of the song in the chat and the link. It's like, do it too much. But yeah, man, you talk to somebody in New Orleans about it, in Louisiana about it. Really, I can't just pinpoint them because we're all bad about it here. I gotta be honest. It's like we all know, like we live next to a Gulf, but I'm the type of person. I'm honest about it though. It's like I know the pains of living down here, but I also really enjoy it. Like I like how green it is. I'm not a city person, so there's probably another state I could go to that has like plenty of country, but my family's down here. It's like a lot of things that are keeping me here, but I am not in denial about how dangerous I guess it is. Like we're on edge every summer without fail. Every summer, every August, we're on edge. And it's probably bad for our collective healths to just have a month out of the year where everyone's stressed out. I can't imagine that's good for the psyche of a community in any regard. Remember to be stressed. It's August. Have you had any mental breakdowns yet? Remember the hurricane's coming. Have you lost sleep over what you heard on the news? Louisiana experience. That is one thing that, now that we mentioned, I guess, weather, that I haven't seen a whole lot in this game, unfortunately, is like different types of weather. It's usually sunny, or clear, I should say, because there is a day and night cycle, so sometimes it's not sunny when it's nighttime, but it's usually clear skies. I have there's a rain setting. You can actually turn it off, but I have it turned on, but it still rarely rains. Oh, we got another dad joke. We can grab that while we're on the road here.
Go straight on.
Let's see what we got. Here it is. It takes guts to be an organ donor. My delivery was rough, but I get it. It does take guts to be an organ donor. Bots. Whoa! Drifting. Whoopsie. Pressing wrong buttons. Whoopsie. We're back. That one wasn't too bad. Sometimes the dad jokes are okay. That one was okay. Nothing. I gotta fix my mix it up. I have no idea. It's having trouble today. Only half of my alerts are working. I think one of my audio channels is borked. So like all of my sound alerts are just like my video alerts are fine. My sound alerts are having trouble. Gotta love technology.
Go straight on.
Got an oddish.
Go straight on. Keep right and then
Whoa.
exit right.
Keep looking away from the road. Wait.
Exit
Oh
right.
snap! Sorry. Oh, this exit's closed. Oh. It'll be fine.
Get ready to turn right.
Why was the exit closed? Oh, wait, no.
Turn right.
Why is the exit closed? What happened? Why is the exit closed? Oh well. I'm going through anyway. Thank you. So, this is one thing about this game is that the simulation, I guess, parts are pretty good. Like you can get tickets for running red lights and speeding, for driving while sleepy, all kinds of stuff. But where it kind of falls flat is when it comes to road events. Like I don't know if you saw what just happened there, but shoot, missed that exit. Oh well, I think I'm getting. Yeah, I can go to the next one. Anyway, they can set up like blockers, so road blockers with the police cars and you know the barricades. But there's no penalty for driving straight through them. There's really, the game doesn't do anything. I think it's supposed to be like immersive, you know. There's a blockade, so you got to go around, find a new route, get a little bit of a setback. And I used to drive around, but then one day I got curious, and I was like, "What will happen if I just drive through it?" And it was so much better because I drove through the initial blockade, which was at the entrance to a interstate. And then as I was driving, there was an accident that spawned in. And so there were two cars that had crashed into each other. One of them was like all mangled up. And I was like, I would have completely missed this if I went around. And then there was a police helicopter just sitting in the middle of the road. And it had the sound effects and everything. Oh, see, look. This is why the road was closed. This truck lost its cargo. But I don't understand, I guess, why it blocks the road and doesn't want me to come this way. Like, I'm missing... Like, this is cool. This is content, you know? Like, I get to actually experience what's happening in this world when I disobey its rules. Look at that. We got some oxen. Hey, look at this. She's still sitting in the driver's seat. I don't know, it's just so much better, I guess, to like to drive through it and see the aftermath, you know, see what happened. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like that's a really big piece that most people miss, just because the game tells you to go around. So anyway, after seeing that helicopter, I am never going around again. I want to see more cool stuff. It's a roundabout? What's this? No. So Pon, since you finished that robot, what's the next project?
Go straight on.
What are we getting into? Have you already started it? Oh, look at that Capitol building. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Ah! Got distracted. There we go.
Go straight on.
I made an animation for this Tachikoma. What's a Tachikoma? Nice little town. Yeah, it was. You blink and you'll miss it. One of those
Go
towns.
straight on.
Look at that. We got a little house over there. Little farm. Currently making animations for Servbots. Yeah, the little Lego ripoff people from Mega Man. Yeah, that's cool. Those are some cute little characters. I remember. It's funny you mentioned that because earlier on Dynamic Stream he was playing Captain America and he mentioned Marvel vs. Capcom, and I remember those guys from Marvel vs. Capcom. That's like the deepest memory I have of them. Because of what's her name? She was driving like the big green mech. I'm drawing a complete blank. Yeah, trombone. Was that supposed to be like a play on words of trombone?
Keep right. And then
I
exit
never
right.
noticed that. He throws them out. Yeah.
Exit right.
Yeah, I made that mech too. I think I remember you mentioning that. Was that the one? So there was one you showed us on stream last time that you put kind of a spin on. Was it that one? That's the first thing I thought too. Yeah, it's crazy how these like crossover fighting games are like can be your first introduction to certain characters. No. Oh, okay. I'm misremembering that then. I do remember you showing us the other mechs you worked on though. Because there were a lot of Capcom fighting games that I'm gonna get off here and go to this rest stop real quick.
Recomputing.
But anyway, there were a lot of characters that those Capcom fighting games introduced me to.
Keep left. And then continue straight on.
I remember there was this one character. It was like this
Go
really
straight on.
short, nerdy guy in like a bright purple suit. He was like a joke character. I forget his name. I loved fighting games first before most other games. I think I did too. I remember playing Smash 64, which we also talked about earlier in Dynamic Stream.
Rerouting.
And
Keep left. And then turn left.
I played like the early Dragon Ball Z
Turn left.
2D fighting games. Can I get to it here? Or is this bringing me back to the interstate? Ooh, okay, no, I can go this way.
Get ready.
Like those really rough Dragon Ball Z fighting games on like the PS1, I think they were. And then Street Fighter. Man, Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo. Spent hours playing that with my dad. And then we had a copy of the Mortal Kombat that was on Super Nintendo.
Okay. Let's find a new route.
Some nostalgia hitting there, man. All right, let's stop the engine here. And we'll take a rest. Oh, my foot got stuck in between. And we'll switch over and look at another Yu-Gi-Oh card. See if we have any better luck here. So we got Lord of D, Lord of Dragons. I remember this was part of a deck that I bought. It was a full Dragons deck, and it had a special Blue Eyes in there, and I want to say it had a Red Eyes Black Dragon in there too. But it had like Thousand Dragon. But the whole idea was that, yeah, you kind of built the deck around Lord of Dragons, and there was another like a Dragon Tamer guy. I don't remember, but what does he do again? All Dragon type monsters cannot be targeted by magic cards, trap cards, or other effects that specifically designate a target while this card is face up on the field. That's insane. So it pretty much negates the Dragon cards getting targeted by anything except attacks. That's kind of busted. So Lord of D, and what we have, the serial number is 179-85575. Okay, here we go. So this was a little holographic. So starter deck Kaiba. I wonder if it's this one. This one looks like it's hollow. Yeah. 5575. It was the first one on that list. So I guess it was actually part of the Kaiba deck. That would make sense. Because Kaiba did have a bunch of dragons, especially the Blue Eyes. Which I thought it was weird because, so if you bought the Kaiba deck from Walmart, it had, you know, the Blue Eyes White Dragon plastered on the front, but it would give you a single Blue Eyes. There was only one Blue Eyes in that deck, so you'd have to buy 3 of them for it to be like canon accurate, because he had 3 Blue Eyes in his deck. And then I think the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, the fusion of the 3 of them, he used that card before it even existed. Just because fusions were just whatever they could think of on the spot. Like if they had 2 monsters out there on the field, they'd use polymerization and it would just make a new one. But anyway, looks like this one's worth 16 cents. First edition. Okay, but I don't have the first edition, I don't think. How can you tell? You remember that in the anime? Too dynamic. Like, they would just cheat. Everybody would just cheat. I don't know where it would save first edition on this. I'm assuming it would be somewhere visible. So, I guess it's not a first edition. So, this one's worth like 16 cents. So, it goes to the bleh pile. Alright, so let's see. What should we do next? Let's do this one. This one looks pretty good. It's called Stardust Dragon. I don't know where I got it from, what it does. We can actually do we'll do a couple back to back, I guess. This is pretty interesting, huh? Looking at these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Stardust Dragon. What are we thinking? What's an estimate? Should we try to estimate them just purely based on their looks? So here it is. It's not a hollow. It's got, how many stars is that? Like 8 or 10? 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense. So pretty good card. All in all, it's a synchro monster. I forget how these worked, but you had to do like something crazy. 30 cents. I'm gonna guess so the last one we had was around 60, I think. I'm gonna guess 60 cents. That's gotta be my guess. And so the serial number is 445-08094. Stardust Dragon. Oh, okay. So all of these are 60 cents and above. So no matter which one, we might actually do okay. I'm gonna see if it's this one first. No, this is the first edition. Okay, so that shows us where first edition is. So first edition shows up at the bottom next to the number. Well, this card has a very clean picture. The other ones were like blurry and stuff. But it's got the right number, 08094. So this is it. But the limited version, I guess, doesn't have the first edition is worth an extra 5 cents. So $1. Hey, not bad, not bad. So Stardust Dragon, $1.74. We'll put it over there with the blue eyes. Cool. Let's do one more. And then we'll get back on the road here in a sec. So I'm looking through. I have like my card sleeves here, and so here we go. This one should be pretty interesting to check out. It's the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So it was when Joey from the anime, his Red Eyes Black Dragon, he put on like a metal something, like not a metal coat. There was another card that another duelist was using, right? And it made their monsters metal, and Joey somehow took the card and made a new card, which was this one. Because it didn't exist. Again, Metal Morph. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds really close. That's really close if that's not it. So what was it again? It is Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Oh, we didn't wager. we didn't estimate the prices. All right, we'll do it on the next one. But cheaper. This one's $4. But what was the serial number is 882-64978. 64978. This is it, the first one. It's always gonna be the first one, isn't it? Or but this one's actually what? Wait a minute. Somebody's listed it for $5, even though the market price is $1.59. So somebody's really reaching, trying to get a quick buck off of this one. Nice try though, buddy. Good luck. That's all I can say. I don't think anybody's gonna buy it for that. But stick to your guns, man. You know, don't let them tell you no. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Cool. So that was a good one. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Oh man. All right, we're gonna look up this one after we drive a little bit more. This is definitely gonna be the next one here. This is one of my favorite cards, just because of how busted it is in gameplay. 400% markup. My man's trying to make some profit. All right. He says you don't know what he went through to get that card, and you're not gonna get it easily. So this one's Berserk Gorilla, and the reason why I like this card so much, I don't know if you can see, it's a 4-star, which means you can summon it without having to do anything else. 4 stars, but it's got 2,000 attack, and there were only a handful of cards that in the game entirely that had crazy stats like that. They usually had an effect that would kind of, you know, bring them down a peg. So this one, if this card is in face-up defense position, destroy this card, and then the controller of this card must attack when possible. So two like kind of negative things. So if there is a monster that was stronger than it ever on the field, it had to attack, and then if somebody had something that would put it in defense mode, it immediately get destroyed. So some good counters available, but if you didn't have one of those counters, like if you drew that card turn 1, oh man. sets you up really good. Highway robbery, 100%. But hey, my man's got bills to pay. He's got mouths to feed, and so if he can get an extra $3 for this Yu-Gi-Oh card, my man's gonna do it. So Berserk Gorilla is the one we'll look into next time. I'm gonna set a timer this time. Let's do let's do like 10 minutes, huh? Or I could just look at the clock at top of the hour because it's 11:50. So unless we just want to do it sooner, then we'll stop sooner. But we'll open another one in like 10 minutes. All right, let's get some more driving here going. Oh, we just slept. We're at half a tank of gas. We're at this rest stop here. Oh, that is an end of the. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't see that truck there. This was a mistake. Not my blinker. Never happened, baby. I'm really bad at this.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I don't know why I thought the rest area like looped around.
Finding a new route.
That was
Okay,
a completely
let's
wrong.
find a new route.
Oh, and then I can't. That's an invisible wall. Good. 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 Going good. All right, there we go. Now we're on the road. I wonder how much money I'm gonna get deducted from crashing this trailer so much. 'Cause it's taking a pretty good bit of damage.
Get ready to turn
I
left.
forgot. So the invisible walls, they
Turn left.
actually do highlight. What? Turn left? Oh. Oh, like you can see them before you run into them. But when I was playing this game more often, I got connected with a couple people from the community, and they convinced me to pretty much play the game on hard mode. So every time I deliver something, I have to put it where they need it, so I have to back it up in a spot usually. All of the invisible walls are turned off. And I think there was one other thing that I'm not remembering. But I don't remember what
Keep
exactly it
left.
was.
And then exit left. Exit left.
So I don't think we're gonna make it to our destination before ending stream, but that's okay. This has been pretty fun. Trying out something new, pulling out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We listened to the Bucky's theme song a little while ago. Ponce, I don't know if you're still here, but have you been to Bucky's? We were talking about Bucky's earlier. I don't know if they have a Bucky's where you are. It's a gas station
Right.
chain.
Exit right.
It sounds very strange to say.
Exit right.
Have you been to this gas station? It's not normal.
Keep left.
Is the song playing? There it is. Had like a really long intro or something. It's quiet for a sec. You know what that was about. Oh,
Keep right, and then
oh,
turn
ambulance. Oh, that was almost bad.
right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left.
Turn left.
Man. Yeah, this definitely feels like we're driving through some country back roads. Look at that. That's nice. Having to get off the interstate just to like drive through a little bit of a town to get right back on the interstate because the highways don't connect to each other. It's one of the most frustrating things about driving around Louisiana, man, is it's not really intuitive when you're trying to go in a specific direction. For example, like driving to Houma from Hammond. Every time I use the GPS, it brings me a different route. I've never gone the same way twice. Every time I go to Houma, I go to the same place because I have family out there. But I've never taken the same route. Wow, what an amazing sunset. Look at that. That looks really good. Really nice. Wow. Majestic. So good. I forget every time I play this game, man. I'm always impressed by the skybox, especially. But just kind of like the atmosphere. This game's got really good atmosphere. GG, good night. Have a long day tomorrow. Thanks for coming to hang out, Ponce. Totally understand, man. I got a long day tomorrow too, actually. So I'm gonna be wrapping up stream probably in the next like 5 minutes or so. Might check out a few more cards before we get off. But thanks for coming to hang out, man. Good seeing you in chat. Hope your day goes well tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Appreciate the hangs. Yeah, skies are well done. Yeah, super. I wonder if it's like you know, procedural or whatever. Like if it's actually generating clouds and if the weather is connected to it. But I feel like I haven't seen the same sky twice, you know. And then as we drive, you know, the sun gets hidden. Like, it's really nice. It's a lot of attention to detail in that too. So I think I'm gonna keep driving until we find the next rest area. It's right at midnight, and then once we get there, check out a few more cards and then call a stream on that. I'm feeling good about Berserk Gorilla. I think it's gonna give us a pretty good bit. I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna guess that one's gonna be another 60 center or above. So I'm gonna go high and say 75 cents for Berserk Gorilla. We got some stuff, some debris.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Alright, so we're getting off at this exit. Oh, my lights just turned off in my house. They always go off at midnight because that's the time. That means it's bedtime. which I probably should have had the lights turned off the whole time. Actually kind of blend in with the game a little bit better now. Look at there. Oh, wait, we made it? We made it to our destination? No way. I can't believe we made it. Wow, I thought we had much further to go. That's insane. So this was like the perfect route. This just worked out perfectly because I wanted to end the stream around midnight, and I was just gonna accept that we weren't gonna finish our route. So even though we stopped to open card packs, or not open card packs, but mess around with cards, that's pretty cool. I'm glad about that. You can't plan that, man.
Turn left.
Alright, so we're at some sort of gravel rock.
Turn right.
Well, I don't know what you would call it.
This is where it ends.
Alright, so we're here. Okay, so our destination is on the other side of this building. I guess we just have to park it. Oh no. Is it here? There it is, right there. Okay, cool. That's not so bad. Not so bad. Alright, so let's just get a little bit of an angle here. This is a longer trailer, so it does make it a little bit more difficult. I'm not seeing the indicator. Where? Okay, it's that far one. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and kick it in reverse. Should be pretty close, I'm thinking. Okay. Kind of blind to where the trailer is actually at. But whoopsie. Slamming my desk. Oh, snap. Did we just... Dang, that was clean. It could have been a little cleaner, but I am very happy with that as a result. Oops. Alright, okay, so if I straighten up a little bit more now. Let's not blow it after that great setup. Oh, and keep doing that. Okay, let me just straighten up a lot because I'm in the spot, right? I just usually mess it up whenever I start to overthink it a good bit. But yeah, I should already be in that spot, but what can you do? There we go. All right, we are in the spot, and so drop. Nice. did it. Alexa, turn on the light. It's dark in here now. Sweet. We got the... Hey, whoa. We got a lot of experience for that. So we drove 1,000 miles. Took 2 hours and 10 minutes. 147 gallons of fuel. That's our 10th contract. Come on. So our base reward was 32 grand. We got proficiency bonus, skill bonus, bunch of bonuses. 47K. Not a bad haul. Sweet. And we got 2 skill points to use. So let's go ahead and get some more. No, you know what? 2 skill points. Let's go ahead and max this out. Why not? We got the points. Might as well use them. Cool. So we got, I guess, 2 things we can do to end off the stream. We got a dad joke. So we'll start there. Just in case it's a stinker. And then we'll do a couple of cards. So let's go here. All right. Can February, March? No. But April, May? Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of that one. I feel like I've heard that one before too. Like that's one of those old quintessential dad jokes. Well, let's get on over here to Berserk Gorilla and let's see how much this monkey is worth on the black market. So it's Berserk Gorilla. Place your bets. Whoa, $3.99. It's the first one that comes up. It's usually the first one on the list. So let's see. 391-68895. 391-68895. What? Wow. This one's actually got a pretty good price. It's definitely not in mint condition. Like the edges are kind of messed up. I use this card a lot in play, so it's got some wear. It's got some use. But man, yeah, I'm surprised too. $4 on that one. Very, very nice. Cool. Okay, Berserk Gorilla. I see you. I see you. All right. Let's see. Let's go with this other classic. I'm sure you'll recognize this one. Dynamic. Curse of Dragon. That's an old school card right there, man. Curse of Dragon. Like it's legit just a dragon card. Nothing special about it. 5 stars. Pretty much the same stats as Berserk Gorilla, but you had to sacrifice for it. So let's see. What's your prediction on this one? So in a surprise event, Berserk Gorilla was worth $4. There's no way this one's worth anything over than a few cents, right? No way. Like why? It's so random. I'm gonna guess like 40 cents. That's like 40 cents on that one. Dang. Overguessed. Or did I? It's one of these, I'm thinking. The market price is for this one is $4? What's the serial number? 282-79543. Yeah, that's the same one. Why is the market price so high? I mean, somebody's selling it for 88 cents. I think condition is definitely going to play a strong part in, you know, if I can actually sell these things. Because again, you know, before I got card sleeves, they were just like in a box. You know, I had in one of these deck boxes, you know. Maybe I should put it here. one of these deck boxes. Just out, so you know, getting all banged up in here. I wrote in here Dragon Spell. I don't know, no idea what I was thinking about that. No point of reference. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more cards and then we'll call it a night. Let's see if we can make some good ones here. Another Monster Reborn, cool. Oh, another Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in here. That's interesting. I didn't realize I had duplicates of some of these. Ah, here we go. This one was a strange card, but a good one. Look at that. It's a Penguin Soldier. I don't know if you remember that one. You flip effect. You can return up to 2 monster cards from the field to the owner's hand. So this one would get played face down defense mode all the time as a trap. So if you played somebody back to back and they were putting something down face down defense mode, you were always on edge because of that card right there. Like you legit. Oh man, and here's another one. You'll see in a sec. And this is gonna be the last one we look at. Man, looking through these cards, it's all like flooding back to my mind now. Pretty wild, pretty crazy. This has been pretty cool to go through these cards again, though. Been enjoying that. So anyway, let's see what Penguin Soldier's looking like. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but so the it's 93920-745 0745 on last 4 on that one. So the starter deck Joey one is super rare. Is that the one that's hollow? 0745. This is it, yeah. Okay, so the regular edition, which is the one I have, is 52 cents on the market. 17 cents. Another stinker, if you will. Not a great one, but hey, worth something though. I wonder if there are any worthless cards. Like if there are some in here that are just a flat 0. That'd be crazy. All right, last card of the night here. Now this one, man. This card right here ended friendships. I don't know if you remember this one. Man-Eater Bug. Similar to the last one where it had a flip effect. But this one, when you flip it, it destroys 1 monster on the field, regardless of position. Like, it's a 2-star, 450, attack, 600 defense, super weak. But a trap. Like, unless you have a way to destroy it without flipping it, you're sacrificing something. Every time. And I remember, man, they'd do this whole big sequence and get this giant monster out just to attack Man-Eater Bug. And talk about taking the wind out of somebody's sails, man. It sucked when it happened to you, but to see it happen to someone else is usually pretty satisfying. All right, so Man-Eater Bug. Oh wow. Oof. Oh wow, oof. Not great. Not great. So here we go. What was the serial number? 2250. Yeah. So for this one, 2250, we got 3 cents. So I just asked if there was a useless card or a valueless card, and it pretty much answered 3 cents. So it'd be a 3 cents plus $1.27 to ship. I wonder what decides the value, you know, like if that's because there's a bunch of them in rotation, a bunch of them were printed, you know, or if it's banned. Like if you can't play it in tournaments, you know, the people that would buy it, aside from just bona fide collectors, the people who would use them in their decks, you know, you can't do that. But anyway, that's gonna be the last card we'll look at today. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you coming in and listening to some music, taking a little drive, going through some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, man. It was a different stream, trying out some new stuff, a lot of new things today. So appreciate you checking it out. Hope it wasn't too bad. But I hope you have a good rest of the night and enjoy your weekend. Be blessed, stay safe, keep playing games, keep having fun. Take care of your family, drink some water, and I will catch you in the next stream. Peace out, everybody. There it is.
My. If I came this way.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.